Hi, brave friends. Welcome to the Brave Girl Tribe podcast. Today, we are talking how to break the habit of gossip. I want to bring some awareness and light to it so that we can make sure that we are showing up as our best selves. As you know, gossiping can be hurtful to ourselves and to others, and it can impact our reputation. It can destroy relationships, erode trust, and make people feel lonely and isolated. So, how do we break the habit of gossiping? Here are some tips to help you. First, we need to practice empathy. It's important to put yourself in another person's shoes, even if this is a person that you don't particularly like, know, or respect. Imagining how you would feel if someone was sharing information about you, especially if it's someone that you don't even really know. How would you feel if they were sharing and talking about you at their lunch table amongst their friends? Second, challenge yourself to be a better listener. Sometimes our friends may begin to gossip or say things because they feel that they don't have someone to talk to about their problems. If we can show up as a friend that is willing to listen and really understand what your friend is communicating, that can really be helpful. Also, listening to yourself. What is the need that you have that you're trying to get? Sometimes we want connection, and sharing a juicy story is a way to feel more connected to someone. So listen to yourself. What is it that you also need? And third, practice positive communication. Instead of talking about the bad things about someone, let's start to highlight all the great traits, qualities, different things that you see happening. So when you start to focus on the positive, you can really shift what everybody in your friend group starts to pay attention to. This can be very helpful in stopping others and yourself from the gossip. In breaking the gossip habit, sometimes using a scenario can be helpful. So imagine you're in the cafeteria, you're sitting with your friends, and your friends notice a girl, Isabel. And then a friend turns and says, I heard that Isabel stole Camille's boyfriend. What do you say next? Here are three things for you to try. First, stop and think for a moment. Take a deep breath and think before you say anything. This pause can help you gather your thoughts and respond in an appropriate and helpful way. Second, try to be the first one to respond because the first person saying something is going to be the person that is setting the tone. Research shows that if you speak up and challenge the gossip, it's more likely that that gossiping will stop. For example, you could say, I really like Isabel. I don't think she would do something like that. Plus, we really don't know what happened. Research shows that if you challenge the gossip, it's more likely that the gossip will stop. On the other hand, if you are likely to agree with the gossip and say, yeah, Isabel is a real backstabber, your friends are going to join in and they're going to start to share their own experiences or negative commentary about Isabel. Don't doubt the power that you have and hold that could actually help to stop this story from continuing and for it to impact somebody in a hurtful way. So, say later in the afternoon, you get to hang out with your best friend and you're remembering this incident that happened at lunch. You're kind of wondering, should I tell my friend this juicy bit of gossip? Here are questions that you need to first ask yourself. Question one, who will benefit from sharing this story? Now, your friend may enjoy the gossip, but will Isabel benefit from this? No, she probably wouldn't benefit from this because people are making judgments and assumptions on this story. And that can have a life of its own that can impact Isabel and her friends. The second question you need to ask is who will be hurt by me sharing this? So, in that, the answer is pretty obvious. It would be Isabel, her reputation, her feelings, adding to the confusion of maybe a story that has taken on a life of its own. So, if you share this, most likely you will be hurting Isabel and continuing to keep the story alive. And the third question is how would you feel if this was shared about you? Most likely in this situation, you would feel hurt, embarrassed, confused, angry. The next question that you need to ask yourself, would I share this story if Isabel was standing right next to me? Probably in that, you will get your answer on whether or not you should share this story with your friend. I know sometimes it can feel exciting to have some information or to know some things that are going on in the school. But a lot of times that's where drama continues and takes a life of its own. We want to be very mindful of what we share and how we share that information. Also, we want to be mindful of how we respond to different things that are brought up in our friend group. You have a lot of power, even if you feel that some of the girls in your friend group are maybe more popular or more bossy and in control. Sometimes simply having a phrase, wow, I really don't think that's true. And we really don't know what happened. Something as simple as that can help stop the gossip and shift things. And then what will happen, hopefully, is that your friends will start to see you as a kind, caring, trustworthy person that they can really get to know even better. We want to build our genuine friendships that are built on trust and respect rather than fear, doubt, and worry. If you notice sometimes that you're stepping a little bit into the gossip, I sometimes do this myself. Definitely ask yourself, who will benefit from this story? Who will be hurt by me sharing this story? How would I feel if this story was shared about me? And finally, would I share this story if the person that I'm talking about is standing right next to me? Brave girls, you are an amazing person. And there are so many friends out there that are going to be lucky to meet and be friends with you. Thank you for listening. I hope that you got some good tips from this. If you would like to be a member of the Brave Girl Tribe, where we talk about topics like this, I would love to have you join us. There's a link in the description below where you could learn more about the Brave Girl Tribe, or where you can even schedule a call with me and see if this is a good fit for your daughter. The Brave Girl Tribe is for girls in 5th to 8th grade, and we have girls all across the US that join us every week for a live coaching call and have access to lots of tools and resources. Brave friends, continue to live life bravely, and I will see you soon. Bye.